Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. All right, y'all, back with another post-fight discussion video. All right, Jazzy Vicious. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's Jasmine Jasudavicius, but I'm gonna call it Jazzy Vicious from now on. All right, Jazzy Vicious versus Kay Hansen. All right, y'all. So, Jazzy Vicious, she went in there and got it done the way I figured she would do it. You know, she's just a much bigger fighter, stronger fighter going into this fight, and she pretty much beat Kay Hansen all the way back down to 115, which I'll talk about later or in another video. But yeah, man, Jazzy Vicious, she went in there and just executed a good game plan. Shout out to Jazzy, put on a good performance for her very first fight in UFC, her UFC debut. Size and strength difference, that's what it really came down to here, and lack of IQ for Kay Hansen, because Kay Hansen, I'm not going to lie, she did have some nice little moments in there, like very small moments in the last round and in the first round, where she was utilizing her speed. Like, speed advantage was Kay Hansen, no doubt. I think boxing ability was Kay Hansen as well, but she just didn't commit to it. The first round, she wanted to get this fight down to the ground, to smother the reach and avoid getting caught on the outside of Jazzy Vicious. But instead, Kay Hansen went into this wrestling mode where she was just trying to clinch up and really pin Jasmine to the cage. But Jasmine just did a good job of stopping takedowns and keeping the fight at a range herself, using those hard jabs, well-timed jabs and good push kicks. She was mixing it up nicely, even got in a tie clinch to it and landed some good knees. Kay Hansen, she did land some, like I said, she was landing some good jabs here and there, a couple good right hands. But once again, when she went in for another takedown attempt, Jasmine, she just calmly stepped back, defended the takedown, then winds up getting her own takedown and, controls the top position and, wins that first round easy. Second round was pretty much all Jasmine. I mean, Kay got a takedown. Kay Hansen got a takedown in the beginning of the round, but Jasmine, she quickly reversed it and got top position. She got top position quickly and just started mauling and landing some good elbows here and getting some nice work and just really got some nice in work. That's why I don't know why Jason Herzog, he stood him up at this point. He stood him up. So Jasmine, she went back in, controlled the clinch with some good knees, landed some good knees to the body, ended the round with another takedown. Last round, this was the round that was a little bit closer here because, I felt like Kay Hansen was doing some good boxing. Jasmine started off sharper in the beginning of the round, with landing a couple good right hands. In that mid part of the round, I think that's where Kay Hansen started to land more shots. And this is one thing I'll say, look, Jasmine, like I said, I give honest assessments over here. She's big, she's strong, and, she's very good on the inside, got good takedown defense. Still got to work on her defense, though. Defense against strikes. She's still getting hit with those right hands. Like, Kay Hansen was doing a nice job of landing her check left hook and coming around the guard of Jazzy. She was coming around the guard, landing a few right hands. So if you went there with a bigger puncher, those shots, you won't fare as well against those type of shots. So I still think she needs to, get into that mode of moving her head a little bit or keeping her guard tight or just utilizing her reach a little bit better, because she still got hit with some shots here. So the mid part, it started to favor Kay Hansen, but then Jazzy came on stronger with those big knees and hurt Kay Hansen and bloodied that nose up with a good right hand, and just started landing some big knees to the end of the round with a good tie clinch. So I had a 30-27 for Jazzy Vicious. I think that, she pretty much dominated all three rounds, stuffed all the takedowns, just used her strength and reach all to her advantage in this fight. Kay Hansen is just too small for this weight. I thought that she would have fared better because, she did fight at 125 in Invicta FC, but this is the UFC. Let's be real. The girls are going to get bigger in the flyweight division, much bigger and stronger and much more polished. And I think Kay Hansen, she does have to just cut down that weight like Cynthia Calvillo and be in the weight where her frame is better suited, right? Because even at 22, she's not going to hang with these women with that grown women strength, So that's something she has to do. So I saw on Twitter that Kay Hansen said, she'll go back down to 115. And I think that's best for her, go back down to 115 and, just see where she can put it together as far as, making the weight cut and working on her striking and her boxing and putting that together, because she's all about that wrestling, but it's not always going to be about that. She's got to find that balance, like what's going to benefit her here. Like, I think her footwork was looking pretty sharp at sometimes in this Jazzy fight, and her speed was effective, and she had a good jab in this fight, you know what I mean? But it was like she wanted to close in more and fight on the inside and try to go for these takedowns, but she was trying to take down a bigger, stronger fighter here. It was like 5-inch height advantage, so, and just looking at Jazzy Vicious, she looked like a big woman, very big compared to her. I was like trying to take Manon Firo down if you're that size, so there's some big flyweights down here at the bottom. So Kay Hansen would have she's gonna have a rough start if she was to stay at 125. If she was gonna stay and fight her way up, you know, the girls are big and strong at the bottom, in the mid tier, and the top tier, you know. So I think it's best if she goes back down in 115, but we'll talk about it a little bit more later. Yeah, shout out to Jasudavicius, though. Won her UFC debut, 30-27, in my opinion. Let me know, guys, what y'all think's next for both of these fighters. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.